Howdy! Today I want to talk to you about 3 questions we should ask ourselves before making a big purchase. I have created a free PDF for you that I would love for you to download. You can print it, you can fill it out, you can go over it with your spouse, and it is great to go over especially right before you make a big purchase so you can weigh the pros and the cons and make a wise choice that will serve your family. I want to tell you a story. You may know, my husband and I, we own a restaurant. Once we gave raises to a few of our staff due to their good work and their performance. And about a week later, one of the guys approached me, his name is Eddie. He asked me for more raise. I asked him, Eddie, did you not just get a raise last week? He said, yes, but we're unable to make our ends meet and I need more money. And I'm not getting paid enough. I need to make more money, is all he kept saying. And I thought to myself, we pay the guys pretty decent, guys who work in our kitchen. I know that he works about 60 hours a week, which is 6 days a week. He works about 10-hour days. And I was wondering why he keeps saying that he doesn't make enough money. So I told him, all right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about, different expenses you have in your life that may be causing this. He's like, all right. I said, well, do you guys own a house? He said, no, we don't. I said, all right, so they don't have a mortgage. Then I said the next one is, do you guys have a car? He said, yes, we have a couple of vehicles. And I knew that he drove in a very nice pickup truck when he came to the restaurant every day for work. And I asked him, well, what's your all's car payment? And he said, it's about $600 a month. I said, $600 a month? That's a lot of money. How is it that they're able to afford it? He's like, well, a car is important. And all of that, he came up with a bunch of BS, his way around arguing with me about it. I kept saying, Eddie, it is not about how much you make. It is about how much you keep. There is nothing wrong with a nice car or a nice home or a nice vacation, especially if you can afford it. But if you cannot afford it, or purchasing an item or a thing is going to add a lot of stress in your life, then you need to ask a few questions to yourself before getting involved to ensure that you are ready for it and that you're willing to pay what it costs. So the first question that we ask ourselves whenever we make a purchase is, what are we saying no to? Always when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So it's important to identify, what are we saying no to? For instance, in our case, when we said yes to our mortgage, at a time that we did not have children, my husband and I, we said yes to our mortgage. We could afford that at that time. Both of us worked. And once I had my baby, that meant saying no of me being home for 3 months with him because we could not afford our mortgage. So that's what we said no to, of me staying home after having our son because of the mortgage. The next question we should ask ourselves is, how can we increase our income to better afford this purchase? For instance, if it's going to be $500 a month for the new purchase that we're looking into making, I may need to babysit a couple nights a week. That may need that my husband needs to get a pizza delivery job. Granted, we own a pizzeria, so you know what I mean. Someone may need to get a pizza delivery job to better afford what we are purchasing. Ultimately, we're supplementing our income. We're working for what we want in life. And we've made that decision, and that is great for leaving a legacy for our children, for them to understand, listen, you want something, you've got to work for it. And will it be hard? Yes, but that's how life works. You have got to work for the things you want. The other question that we ask ourselves always before a big purchase is, how can we cut some of our expenses, again, to better afford this purchase? For instance, canceling cable, maybe canceling a class we're taking, cutting our grocery bill. How can we increase our income a little bit? And as well, how can we cut some of our costs? These 2 things is going to, again, supplement our current income, and it's going to help us much better afford what we're about to purchase. Hey, I don't want you to say goodbye and I never see you again. Would you please subscribe to our channel or like our Facebook page or come on over to the website? I want to hear from you. I want to stay in touch. Have a blessed day. Bye.